The Holocaust, one of the darkest and most horrifying events in human history, saw the systematic persecution and extermination of millions of Jews by the Nazi regime during World War II. Millions of people were sent to concentration camps and subjected to inhumane treatment, including forced labor, torture, and execution. In today's video, we will be showing you the women who escaped a Nazi death march. Without further ado, let's begin. The death marches were a desperate attempt by the Nazis to evacuate concentration camps before the advancing Allied forces could liberate them. Prisoners were often forced to walk hundreds of miles in freezing temperatures, without adequate food, water, or shelter. Those who could not keep up with the pace or fell behind were shot by Nazi guards. One of the most brutal aspects of the Holocaust was the so-called death marches, in which prisoners were forced to walk long distances in freezing temperatures, without adequate food, water, or shelter. These marches were a desperate attempt by the Nazis to evacuate concentration camps before the advancing Allied forces could liberate them. The women who managed to escape from these death marches faced incredible hardships and dangers, but their stories of resilience and survival are a testament to the human spirit's indomitable strength. One such woman was Esther Sturmer, who was born in 1910 in the town of Borsa in what is now Romania. She and her family were rounded up and sent to the Auschwitz-Birkenau concentration camp in 1944. As Allied forces approached, the Nazis ordered a death march, and Esther and her daughters, Shulamit and Rachel, were forced to join the march. During the march, Esther, who was already weak and malnourished, managed to sneak away from the group with her daughters and two other women, Regina and Luba. They fled into the woods, where they survived for several weeks by foraging for food and hiding from the Nazis. Esther's resourcefulness and determination saved her and her daughters from certain death. They eventually found a farmer who agreed to hide them in exchange for their labor. They lived with him for several months until the end of the war. Another woman who escaped a death march was Gerda Weissman-Kleen, who was born in Bielsko, Poland, in 1924. She and her family were forced into a ghetto and then sent to several different concentration camps, including Auschwitz-Birkenau. In 1945, as the Allies closed in, Gerda was forced to join a death march. She and her sister were among the few prisoners who managed to escape during the march. They wandered through the woods for several days before being rescued by American soldiers. Gerda's harrowing experience is chronicled in her book, All But My Life, which has become a classic memoir of the Holocaust. Her story, like Esther's, is a powerful testament to the human spirit's ability to survive even the most horrific circumstances. Other women who escaped death marches include Helena Nelkin, who was born in Poland in 1923 and was sent to several different concentration camps before being forced to join a death march from Auschwitz-Birkenau. She and her sister managed to escape during the march and were eventually rescued by Soviet soldiers. And then there was Edith Mager-Cord, who was born in Vienna, Austria in 1925. She and her family were sent to several different concentration camps, including Auschwitz-Birkenau. Edith was forced to join a death march in January 1945, during which she and several other prisoners managed to escape. They hid in a barn until they were rescued by American soldiers. These women's stories of survival offer a glimpse into the unimaginable horrors of the Holocaust and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Despite the odds against them, they managed to escape death marches and find a way to survive. Their stories are a reminder of the importance of never forgetting the atrocities of the past and working to prevent such horrors from happening again. As the survivors age and pass away, it is up to future generations to keep their memories alive and ensure that the lessons of the Holocaust are never forgotten. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.